Come on. We gotta get this into work. Here we go. Like, well, that was close, but not good enough. Good afternoon, content creators. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the show. Welcome to two channels of mine, the Z Show, Cruise Fun, and the Z's Gaming Home Theater Show. And today, this afternoon, we're talking about tech that's coming out for Black Friday. What's going on your vacation? What kind of stuff you need to go when you go on vacation? What kind of tech stuff you need to have a great vacation? We're going to talk about all that stuff. Because a lot of things are getting ready to come up during the holiday season. Yes, next week will be Halloween. Yeah, can you believe next week will be the last couple of days in October? October. Next week will be November. 11 months out of the year. I mean, I can't believe how fast it was. Well, I've been thinking about this for many, many months because, I'm getting ready to go on my vacation December 23rd. Got to mention that. Vacation December 23rd on the Carnival Jubilee. We're going to talk about a lot about that stuff I'm going to need when I go on the cruise. Especially when it comes to tech stuff. Before we get started, got to thank some people that came back from YouTube after a long hiatus. Bam Manoa, I know you're listening. Thank you for coming in. If you're watching this on replay, bro, we've been praying for you the past couple of weeks to recover. I like to see you came back a couple of days ago, so that is good that you're back in action. Now, before we get started with the tech stuff, I gotta say this. A couple of days ago in Louisiana, there was a super fog traffic jam accident. Many people passed away on that. It's just one of those days that you got to deal with fog, especially in the South. Just praying for the people that were in the accident, praying for the families. But we got to talk about this weekend. A lot of my friends are going down to New Orleans for that itty bitty little cruise called the Blues Cruise. And technology is key. That's why I talk about tech. You need to check your weather report. You got to put your weather apps on your phone. That's part of tech. I know a lot of us old folks don't like tech, but I love tech. Tech is better than spending all your money on alcohol. I'm just saying. Tech is my number 2 addiction than alcohol. I always be addicted to alcohol, but tech is getting there. My tech days are calling out my money, so spending a lot of money on alcohol. I spend most of my money on tech and pay bills and stuff like that. So keep in mind, for those of you who are watching this, and y'all get ready to go on the Blues Cruise, just have some safe journeys. Remember, there might be some delays in the airport this weekend, so just be aware. You gotta have that backup plan. Before we continue, we have a lot of people that are on the Carnival celebration. They're at, I think they're getting ready to be in I think they're at Puerto Rico now. So if you have not seen their shows, Natural Nurse Nancy did a live on the celebration. The internet was pretty good. So if you're going on the XL class ship, the Starlink system is incredible. I got some news items. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But yes, their tech, their internet, Wi-Fi is working. It had a good broadcast. And yes, Natural Nurse Nancy took the plunge at the end of the show. She had a good dress on. She went in the pool. Gotta love it. That is Nurse Nancy is just my sister. Wild and crazy. But yes. So let's go ahead and get this thing started with the tech stuff. Now, as far as you are going to be recording, doing the streamline, and doing YouTube, you got to have a reliable phone. Uh, this is not a reliable phone. This is one of those cheap phones. So before I go on my cruise, I'm getting me a brand new phone, and I'm gonna have at least 125 gigabyte hard drive on that second. That's the one that only has 32, so I can't do a lot of. I cannot do a lot of video making on that one. I do it live, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and we get it with a thunderstorm here. So if you hear thunder, that's not my stomach. That's just thunder. Anyways, yes, I'm gonna get a new phone. Samsung 23 probably. Probably the one at 125 gigabytes. I'm gonna get that. I have an Android person. I love Android. Android is awesome. I don't like the iPhone because I had iPhone years ago. I didn't like it, so yeah. My first phone was Android. Then I had an iPhone. I got some guy gave me an iPhone, and yeah, was a good. It was a good feeling. But I love Android. Android is better. They got better stuff, better apps. iPhone. It's just terrible. So yes, especially now when you get on a cruise or you're traveling anyway. If you are traveling, now this is good for traveling people that are going across country or they're going overseas. Especially if you go on the airplane, put it on airplane mode. Please put it on airplane mode when you're traveling uh, overseas or go on the cruise, put it on airplane mode and save your time, save your money, and save you some data. Yeah, data is a pain in the neck, especially when you go ahead and do that. But yes, so my recommendation is to get an Android phone that has 125 gigabyte hard drive. So that's my next purchase in November, and I might get me another camera. This is what I'm thinking about, because Black Friday is key, guys. I'm telling you. I think this year, after the virus thing and everybody was shut down, I think this Black Friday will be the best ever. They're gonna have a lot of sales, so y'all keep in mind when Black Friday comes on Amazon. Amazon Prime does it good. Newegg does it good. So number one, Amazon. Number two, Newegg. And then if you have to, go to Walmart, Best Buy. But I don't recommend you do Walmart, Best Buy because they got cheap stuff. Just saying. And don't do Temu. That's a piece of junk. I'm telling you, it is a piece of junk. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get on this. We're gonna go ahead and see if we're gonna go ahead and make sure this is working. Text. We're gonna make it after nobody. All right. So yes. By the way, if you're watching this, thank you guys for coming. If you're watching this on replay, put a hashtag Z. I was here. That'll tell YouTube that you've been coming by and watching my channels, which I deeply appreciate it. So we will continue. Let's see here. Number two. This is for people that go on cruises, or you have you go on cruises, or you are traveling with your family, which I would not recommend. But if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. There's a Bluetooth speaker I got this from what name? I forget. Got this on Amazon years ago. Still works. This has the USB charger right there, and then the headphone jack is right here. My fingers on the headphone jack. Put it on there. This lasts a little bit longer. Just charge it up a couple of hours before you use it. Charge it up. It's good to go for a couple of hours. You don't have to worry about it. Got body control on there. It's real good to go. And especially if you go on the cruise and you're in the interior cabin, hooked up to your phone. The phone, you got your alarm. That stuff will wake you up. Probably wake somebody else up. But yes, I have interior cabin, so I need my electronic stuff working. But yeah, so you got your Bluetooth speaker. Let me see here. And by the way, now this is good. This is one of my old cameras. But this is a reliable camera, HD. Let's see if we. All right, good. All right, it's on. Yeah, it is real good. Now this one has almost almost 2.5 hours. SD card is V30, 500 gigabyte hard drive. So this is like a 2 hour video, especially if you go on a cruise and you're gonna make long videos. This last, make sure it's charging. I'm going to turn it off because I forgot to turn it off last time. And okay, let's see if we turn it on. All right, hold on. And that's why you gotta do this. Do it live. All right. Low battery. I'm gonna try it again. I think it shouldn't have a low battery. I had a full charge. Okay, yeah. Says it's a full charge. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is a 720 high definition. Very good video. As far as the light, it probably carried a light, flash drive, and all that good stuff. I'm going to turn it off. Mm-hmm. All right, so bye-bye. So we also says the SD card's here, the battery's in here. If you get a multi-charger battery, that'll be good for this one here. I got my other one. Got my other one right there. I'm going to bring that one up too. Now this is my newest camera. I didn't get to use this on the Vista on last cruise, so I got to get used to this one. This one's going to be, see if I can turn it on. All right, it's turned on. This one has I gotta make sure this is on camera because I gotta get used to this one. This one is, and yes, you know, us men, we don't. All right, turn off flash. Uh, okay. So I gotta work on this one. This one is. I gotta work on that one. I gotta get used to that one because that's a new one. But I got all reliable on there, and yes, I'm gonna get me another camera. I might have to get another camera so I can. Oh, by the way, I have Chris Nuts. I got to talk to him. He is gonna hook me up with a old GoPro for my hat I'm wearing. I need an SD card for that too. So we need to get in touch with him. But yes, that is good. Now, especially when you're a tech nerd, and yes, my mode of transportation to the cruise will be a Greyhound bus. It's been a long time since I've been on a Greyhound bus, but I've been checking on the new buses out there. New Greyhound buses have Wi-Fi. I'm gonna check that there. I'm gonna do an honest opinion on that one. It has outlets on it. It's been a long time since I've been on a car. They didn't have it when I was on Greyhound. So yeah, let's see what else we got to talk about real quickly. This might be another 20-minute show. This right here, for those of you that like to do lots of videos, this is a 10 terabyte hard drive. I'm going to be using this. I'm going to reformat this because I got stuff on here. I got to get out and reform this one because this one is going to be my main baby for when I do my daily vlogs on a cruise. And my camera and I don't want to have all my videos on my camera phone and put it in my USB hard drive, store it up. Y'all set ready to go. You don't have to do it every time you do something. I think this is right. Yeah. Now, that's why Amazon Prime, that's why Black Friday with this, I'll be getting this here. This is connected to the hard drive here. And I will be doing that as soon as I get up here. And by the way, yes. So the meaning of the hard drive is at the end of the day or end of the night before you go to bed. I can't see. Okay, there we go. That like that, and hook it up to my Chromebook or my laptop. And yes, I'm bringing my tablet with me. The tablet will be for my games, or I might do some pictures or big things. I'm gonna set that one up in the cabin. So if I want to do a live on my cabin, it'll be my Chromebook, and go ahead and take care of that. But well, by the way, yes, I know this is gonna be a short video, but yes, this Saturday. Wait a minute. We got what are we gonna do? What's gonna do prime time today? But we got wrestling. We got I got things to do. I got a lot more editing to do. I got to clean some spaces out. Make sure this hard drive is working. So we're gonna do all that this afternoon, guys. Don't forget tonight. One Shot Adventure will be on. Embarkation Nation will be on. They're trying to do. Oh, by the way, they tried to break my record. They won't do it. 10 and a half hours of bliss. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. A lot of people say, should I do it again? I might do it again before I go on my cruise, but yeah. So that's the things I want to talk about. A couple things you need to know about tech stuff. Just by the way, if you got a micro SD card, don't go to Walmart. Do Amazon Prime or do Egg. Make sure your SD card is the minimum is V30. You get up to V90 and you can go up to 2 terabytes on your SD card. The more terabyte hard drive you get, it'll be a little bit more expensive, but your videos and your pictures are very, very worth it. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and go ahead and hit that replay button. Hashtag replay. Don't forget, One Shot Adventures will be on tonight in Vacation Nation. We might have surprises for Destination Fun. She might be doing something today. It'll pop up. Go ahead and check out Destination Fun. Hit that button. Me my bell. All right, let me get out of here, guys. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope I see y'all soon. I'm gonna do a real good tech show before Black Friday comes out because I'm gonna tell you what kind of deals you need to look for when you going on vacation. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Thank you guys for coming out. Peace out, deuces, and whiz out.